Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with my WWE Raw Supershow review for tonight, April the 30th, 2012, the aftermath of Extreme Rules. Now, today's Raw was full with a beat the clock tournament, determine the next number one contender for the WWE Championship, and we crown new champions tonight, plus a shocking turn of events involving Brock Lesnar and the GM of both Raw and SmackDown, Laurinaitis. The wrestling was minimal tonight with some silliness, but it was after a pay-per-view. You know, you have to have some guys rest a little bit. But, of course, you saw Destruction, which began tonight's Monday Night Raw. Okay, well, and after the pay-per-view, we got some over-the-limit matches made, and a break may not happen. Maybe another type of break, but not a West break. But you know what I meant when I talk about it later on. We began with Brock Lesnar and John Laurinaitis. Because Brock Lesnar beat the shit out of John Cena last night, but Cena got away with the victory after all after a vicious brawl and Extreme Rules. Lesnar was, of course, they had all his demands in the beginning with Monday Night Raw starring Brock Lesnar to introduce the show. But then here comes Triple H. Triple H was talking to John Laurinaitis last night on the phone at Extreme Rules. It would be on Raw tonight. Triple H is like, listen, Brock, all your little demands that you made last week, well, it won't happen anymore. You won't in a limo tonight. You won't the private jet tonight. Wall's named after you. After tonight, no more. It ain't happening. It will not happen. You will not hold hostage Wall any longer. And basically said, Brock, you agreed to the contract we signed when you first came back. None of these additional demands. Coach John Laurinaitis trying to get involved in it. But again, the monster was loose. Brock Lesnar, already destructive after beating the shit out of Cena last night, bleeding him, of course, and injuring his arm, which we'll see later on. He was wearing a cast when he came out later on. Brock attacked Triple H after that little talk, beat the crap out of Triple H. Triple H tried to fight back, but Lesnar got him in a Kimura like he did to Cena, broke his arm. All the WWE superstars, Sheamus, Kofi, R-Truth, Big Show came out after the damage had been done. Triple H was taken back, and he's got a broken arm. Storyline or not, Brock Lesnar's destructive. He left the building. As it pertains to Brock's status in WWE, storyline-wise, who knows? I know he's been signed for a deal. I think they'll see that Brock's return has not been doing well. He came in, big cheers, but then he turned all heelish, turned really heelish, to a very egotistical, very prima donna in a hurry. His whole all about me storyline, ego. Everyone's hating him now and respecting Cena a lot more, especially after what happened last night. When it comes to Brock in WWE, who knows, but we'll probably see Brock back next week. But he left the building following the assault on Triple H. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, my review, we had a beat the clock tournament to determine the next number one contender for CM Punk's WWE title and over the limit. We began with a rematch from Extreme Rules' pre-show. The Miz taking on Santino Marella in a non-title match. Now, this match was a little better than the match on the pre-show last night, which was for the United States Championship. That was, of course, on YouTube. To begin the show, first match of the night, was decent. Miz had some offense. Santino was ready to go for the Cobra. It felt like the same finish like last night. Cobra tried the Cobra once, he missed. They got the second Cobra. Tonight, he missed the Cobra once, but then he got the skull-crushing finale. 1, 2, 3. Miz beat Santino Marella in 4 minutes and 18 seconds. So Miz had the time to beat, starting it off. So there you go. Miz, as of now, as of that moment, was the number one contender. But we had four more beat the clock matches to go. Before that, we had a Diva Squash. I got a song to sing after this. It was, of course, a triple threat match for the women's title. Divas title, sorry. It was to be Tony Layla. After defeating Nikki Bella last night after a Diva Magic Twin match had gone wrong, it ended up being a triple threat match, Nikki and Brie against Layla. It was like Daniel Bryan and Sheamus at WrestleMania all over again. Nikki and Brie got into an argument, and then Layla double drop kicked them, pinned one of the Bellas, 1, 2, 3, what was it, 18 seconds. Layla retained the Divas title, and at the end, we all know why, it was a squash. Na 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 na, na 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 na, hey Bellas, goodbye, na 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 na. They all fired. We've known about their contract problems for the last couple of weeks. I was very surprised when they made Nikki Bella the Divas champion last week. I was like, I thought the contract was up. But then, of course, Nikki lost to Layla last night, and they got a squash sent off tonight. So bye-bye, Bellas. You won't be that missed. You will just be known for being missed of your prettiness, not of your athleticism which you lacked thereof. After that quick squash sent off to the Bellas, on to our next Beat the Clock match, which was former tag team champion partners, the former Jericho Show, Chris Jericho, hoping to get another chance against CM Punk, taking on the Big Show. And in a controversial ending again. Last night, Big Show had a very screwy finish with Cody Rhodes having his foot go through a table. Well, we had another screwy finish tonight involving Big Show. Big Show and Jericho was an okay matchup. Jericho tried his best, but of course Big Show was on the offensive big time. They drug it out outside the ring. Then a double count out. When they finally outside, it was like 20 seconds left on the clock. Jericho got back in the ring, but when the time ran out, it was then determined there was declared a double count out, which meant both Chris Jericho, no Big Show, will be involved in a title match. So that means Miz still had the time to beat 4 minutes and 18 seconds. After that, we had a little match to pass the time, which was Borders Clay, after beating Dolph Ziggler last night, ended up getting in a little squash match against JTG tonight. Not much to say. Typical Borders Clay squash match. But 30 seconds. Squash victory. 1, 2, 3. Borders Clay gets the victory over JTG. Now on our next Beat the Clock match, I mentioned Dolph Ziggler, but I'm surprised Ziggler was not in this Beat the Clock tournament. And I'm surprised Swagger got in it. Jack Swagger took on Randy Orton in our next Beat the Clock match. It was a decent matchup. I'm happy Vicky didn't get involved. And Swagger tried to go up against Powerbomb. It was a decent matchup for being a Randy Orton match and all. But Orton got the it was like 5 o'clock. He got the DDT on him. 1, 2, 3 after the RKO with 2 seconds to spare. Randy Orton with 4 minutes and 16 seconds beat the Miz this time. So it means Randy Orton had the time to beat to be the new #1 contender. But there was 2 more Beat the Clock matches to go. So Orton had to wait a bit to see if he would make it to the pay-per-view over the limit. Now, on to our next match, which was for the WWE Tag Team Championship. It was R-Truth and Kofi Kingston with Jimmy taking on Primo and Epico for the tag team titles. Last week, Epico and Primo lost a non-title match against Santino Marella and Zack Ryder. Well, tonight, they lost the tag titles tonight. As R-Truth and Kofi Kingston, decent tag match. I've been applauding them trying to bring back tag team wrestling to WWE. They need like a couple more good teams. Usos are good. Need to push the Usos a little more. Got Heath Slater doing some tag team things. Who knows what happened with him down the road with a tag team title shot. But of course tonight, with a little double TV move, and of course the Trouble in Paradise move with a little help of R-Truth, getting Epico ready for it. 1, 2, 3, brand new tag team champions. 2 walls of the wall. We crave new champions. Last week, as I mentioned, Nikki Bella became the new Divas champion in Detroit, where I was at. And of course, tonight, for the second, like I said, for the second straight wall in a row, we crowned new champions tonight, new tag team champions, R-Truth and Kofi Kingston. And if I am correct, I need to do my math and do my status. This is probably the first black tag team champions in a long while. African American tag team champions. I know MVP and R-Truth, MVP, Mark Henry, and of course JTT and Shad Crime Time trying their hands at being tag champions, but never achieved it. On Crime Time, I think they only had like 2 days on the road in Europe, never on TV as champions. So congrats to R-Truth and Kofi, new WWE Tag Team Champions. Who knows how long it'll last? I think Epic Core people had it for about 4 months after defeating Kofi and his other former tag team partner, Evan Bourne. Man, that's when they gave Kofi the tag team titles back. Of course, Kofi had the title. And how ironic that Kofi lost the tag titles with Evan to Epic Core and Primo. And he won it again tonight with a new partner to beating Epic Core and Primo. So congrats to Kofi, R-Truth, new tag team champions. Also, we saw Abraham Washington. God, I hate this guy. He should have been fired a long time ago. Because his show on ECW sucked. But that's not all of ECW that sucked. Anyway. On without that, our last 2 beat the clock matches. Which was Kane versus Great Khali. Gladly for me. These 2 don't deserve a title shot in my mind. 5 years ago, they faced off in WrestleMania. But they're still not as agile as they were back in Mania. Still stiff. It was a typical Khali stupid match. It didn't go. It went the whole 4 minutes and 16 seconds. No one was a victor. Time expired on them. It was a no contest. Therefore, Kane and Khali were eliminated. Thank goodness. Because I didn't want them to get a title shot against Mr. CM Punk for the WWE Championship. So Randy Orton was still the time to beat with 4 minutes and 16 seconds. With a final beat the clock match, Daniel Bryan, already suffering from 2 losses against Sheamus, won in WrestleMania in 18 seconds, and of course last night losing to him at Extreme Rules in a 2 out of 3 falls match. He took on, surprise, Jerry the King Lawler. With 2 minutes to spare, it was an okay matchup. Jerry got the advantage early. And is it just me, or did Michael Cole turn face tonight? Is it just me, or Michael Cole's no longer a heel announcer anymore? That's weird. Cole's now a face guy again. Especially he's not condoning Lesnar nor Johnny Laurinaitis and his actions, which would happen later on after this match. So, in the end, Daniel Bryan got the yes lock on Mr. King after nailing some kicks on him. So that means, with 2 minutes to spare, Daniel Bryan is the next challenger for CM Punk for the WWE title and Over the Limit. That should be awesome. They wrestled many times on WWE programming the last couple months, but mostly when Daniel Bryan was still the world champion, mostly champion versus champion. Now it's going to be a pay-per-view match for a title. Should be an awesome match. Punk's been putting great matches with Jericho. Very high expectations for his match against Daniel Bryan. Should be a very athletic match at Over the Limit. Cannot wait to see Daniel Bryan against Punk at Over the Limit. Should be awesome. Looking forward to seeing that match happen. Let's gotta let my dog in right now. No one's in the living room, so I gotta let him out while I make my review. I know where he is. Sorry. I know where he is. He was in my Alright. On the last segment of the night, which was involving John Cena. Of course, John Cena, despite getting his butt whipped by Mr. Lesnar, won this match against Lesnar last night at Extreme Rules. Cena tore a muscle on his shoulder. He wore a shoulder cast to the ring, and he said, I'm still here. Apparently that break of him going away for a while may not happen this quickly. Because after Cena said that, I got an injury, well, I'm not really injured, I'm hurt. Injury means I go home. Hurt means, well, you're hurt. You still wrestle when you're hurt. There's a difference. That's what he said. Well, after that, John Laurinaitis came out. Growth with Lesnar gone. He told him backstage in a segment he needed to fix this. So John Laurinaitis was going to announce who was going to face John Cena at the Over the Limit pay-per-view. Well, we thought it was Lord Tensai, because Lord Tensai came to the ring just when John Laurinaitis was about to announce who was going to face John Cena. Cena with his off-cast faced off against Lord Tensai, then out of nowhere, boom! John Laurinaitis with a cheap shot to John Cena with the microphone. And John Laurinaitis said, Cena, your opponent at Over the Limit is me. And we saw Lesnar snap. Well, John Laurinaitis snapped. He beat the shit out of John Cena a la Lesnar style. With little help from Lord Tensai and his manager, John Laurinaitis took Cena's cast off, banged the hell out of Cena's arm. And I don't know if it's actually happened. It's stupid. You can tell me that John Laurinaitis pussied out of every opportunity to fight CM Punk in their storyline, yet he's supposed to be in a match with John Cena? Are you serious, bro? Come on, it's stupid. Then he pussied out a match against Punk, and now he's gonna probably have a match with Cena and Over the Limit. We or not, it'd be a very stupid match, kind of a silly match with Cena and Laurinaitis if this match actually takes place. If John Cena really doesn't take a break, like he said he was going to. So now we got two matches made for Over the Limit. CM Punk against Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship should be a great matchup. After Daniel Bryan won the Beat the Clock tournament tonight, and then, still can't believe I'm saying this, after the sneak attack by John Laurinaitis against John Cena at Over the Limit would be on May 20th, my cousin's birthday. And like I said, you know it's a commentary back in Cole's now face announcer again, because he didn't condone John Laurinaitis' actions. So we'll see what happens with Cole and his commentary being pro-face now, but still, no matter what, heel or face, he's still going to get booed out the building by everybody when he walks out before a wall when introduced. So there you go, kind of a weird one tonight. New tag team champions say goodbye to the Bellas, and John Cena get his ass beat again, this time by, of all people, John Laurinaitis, match made for Over the Limit. That is it for my WWE Raw Super Show review for tonight. Thank you all very much. Comment your thoughts below. What do you think about John Laurinaitis taking on Cena? Is it stupid or not? Find out what happens in the next couple weeks to come. Thank you all very much for watching. You have all been attacked by the review bum Zach. Thank you very much. See you all later. Yeah.